Hi, boys and girls. Today in math, today is Tuesday, today in math, we are going to be talking some more about subitizing. Now, subitizing sounds like a funny word that maybe somebody made up. They didn't. It's a real word. The first time I heard it, I was like, what? Subitizing, that's such a funny word, but it's kind of neat. Can you say subitizing? Subitizing, subitize. Very good. Well, that's what it means is you are going to be able to recognize the number, no matter what it looks like. It could be someone holding up a finger. It could be stickers on a piece of paper. It could be the word. It could be the little tally marks that people make to keep track of things. It could be dots on a piece of paper. It could be anything. You're going to be able to understand that is that number, okay? So the first thing we're starting with is a little foam cube, and it has dots on it. This is a dice, just like if you were playing a game and you had to roll a dice, okay? And you see these dots, and you know that is what number? 3, yeah. And you know that is number 1. That is number 4. That is number 6. 3 on one side and 3 on the other, that's 6. We know that's 3. What's that number? 2. What's that number? 4. Oh, we know that one. 1 in each corner and 1 in the middle is 5. Okay, and we know that's 1. I think I got all of them now. Okay, so you probably don't have a little foam cube like that, but you're going to make at your house, you and your family, some subitizing cards, okay? So I just had some construction paper. You can use regular notebook paper. You can use paper from your printer. If you have construction paper, that's great too, whatever your family has. And you are going to hold up, or your family is going to hold up the piece of paper after you make them and see if you can tell them that number, okay? Did you get that one? That was 2. Okay, what about this one? It's 2 also. I'm trying to trick you. Yes. It doesn't matter where the dots are. It is the same number. Yeah. So what about this one? It's kind of tricky. It's 4. It's 4. Now, what about this? That's 5. Yeah, the 1 in each corner and then the 1 in the middle, that's 5. Now, 1 in each corner is 4. Now, we had a 4 just a minute ago, but it looked different, remember? It's still 4. It doesn't matter if it's in each corner or I have 3 in corners and 1 in the middle, right there. That's still 4, okay? That's part of what we're learning, subitizing is. What about this number? 3, okay? Now what about this? I'm trying to trick you. 3, good job. What about this number? 1, good job. Awesome, okay. Now another fun activity to do, I have these little Unifix cubes. You probably don't have Unifix cubes. You can use buttons, you could use beads. You probably don't want to use something that's going to roll real bad, so beads may not be a great choice. Maybe some pasta or something that's not too small. And I have these little containers. I got them in the dollar section at Target one year back to school. And I put some of my little cubes in here, and your family will do it without you seeing it. They have to hide it from you. And they put some in here, and then they shake it up, and then they dump it out. I dumped it on my computer. And so wherever they are, no matter how they land, you have to see. How many is that? 3. 2 are over here and 1 is over here. It's still 3. What if they're all lined up right here. How many is that? 3, okay? So it's just a fun way of remembering and doing subitizing. Remember, we still want to have our number cards that we're looking at every day up to 5. Now, this is something that you can add a couple numbers, families, maybe up to 6 or 7, but I wouldn't go a lot higher right now. Now, it's always a fun thing to have 2 of each, and they can put them out and turn them upside down, and they turn one over and then turn the other over and see if they match. They're the same number. They have to be able to verbalize and tell you, hey, that's number 2. Like if I have this number down, we know that's a 2. And if I turn this number over, what is that? 3. Do they go together? No, they don't go together. They don't match. So I'd have to turn them back over. Now, what if I turned this one over and then I turned this one over? I would say, I have a 2, and then I turned over another 2, so they match. So then you would get a point. So it's a fun way to have a little game that you're recognizing the numbers and you can match them. That's one of the first things that we need to be able to do to know our numbers. We got to be able to understand which ones are the same, okay? So playing that number game is real important, and your family can flash up the numbers or tape the numbers around the house and say, okay, go find number 3. Bring it to me fast. And so you'll run and go find number 3. And if you bring back this number, is that number 3? No, they'll say, go put it back, go find the 3. So yeah, that's a fun way to play our number game too, okay? So now you're making your subitizing cards, and then you're gonna make a video and show me what you did, okay? Great, guys, you're doing awesome. Keep up the great work. Bye.